Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
E-Class Consulting. It's owned and operated by E. Carice, providing tools, training, and resources that are sure to make you and your business even more successful. We are staffed with a marketing, credit, tax, and a real estate consultant. E-Class Consulting also provides a temporary admin service called E-Class Admins. Want to book an appointment with E-Class Consulting? Call 702-518-3002 or email book@eclassconsulting.com. E-Class Consulting, navigating you to greatness.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 702.5 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Cameron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now it's up now. Now it's up now. It's up now from here. Oh, up now. Now it's up now. Now it's up now from here. It's up now. Now it's up now. Now it's up now from here. I faced all of my fears. I swallowed all my tears. Now it's up now. Now it's up now. It's up now from here.
Welcome. It's your man, not your boy. Bonafide 100. Plug to the city. Yes, welcome home, y'all. I'm at home. Hot 702.5 FM. Shout outs and prayers to my big little cousin, Sir Charles Tatum. Dealing with that toothache, man. Having a tooth pulled. Y'all know about it, huh? So we sending him well wishes. Welcoming y'all to the program. Y'all know what it is. Big week in the city. Oh my God. I loved it. Let me woosah. I promise. So man, we gonna start it off, man. I gotta give some major love before we get started with the entertainment city, entertainment capital of the world, some of the things we do. Miss Vicky Burton. This is the foundation assisting seniors. Y'all tap in and tune in right now. Everybody in Vegas, we got seniors, whether it's family, friends, neighbors, that maybe they don't have the benefits or maybe they do. They need things, whether it's wheelchairs, bed accessories, shower benches, shower tables, you name it. Miss Vicky Burton, they really came through, her whole team, not only looking out for moms, they look out for seniors 50 and over and veterans as well. They're the biggest little secret in Las Vegas, y'all. So again, first, God bless my mama. You know what I mean? She is an incredibly strong woman. For those that have been asking, let me adjust myself because, you know, we got backup around here. She's a strong woman after hip surgery, after pneumonia and hip surgery. She's already moving around, but yeah, she needed a few things. And again, shout out to Vicky Burton, the president and CEO, the foundation assisting seniors and veterans. You dig? So we're gonna get her interviewed, and we're gonna talk about her and some of the things they have. I'm gonna get right to it though, y'all, man, because we had an incredibly big week. I'm gonna ask E to chime in from time to time. You know she's always in the building, elevating us, her and the team. Hot 702.5 FM. This is Vegas Up Now. If you're listening or watching and you haven't subscribed or followed, we got a problem. Huh? Come on now. You might be part of the last topic we're going to do. The difference between hating and showing love, because there is a difference. You dig? All right. So with that in mind, we're going to go right back into, we're going to jump right into the popular Potheads Smokecast Festival last Saturday, originally from 4 p.m.-ish to about 3 a.m. The 11 to 3 pool party, you know, they shut us down about 11:15. But, man, that ain't where I'm starting. And it ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Man, so many people to make that happen. So many people came from all over the world. A great night of entertainment, of supporting urban businesses, supporting independent businesses, independent artists. Right off top, man, Sugar Bear, the homie, man, he put together a phenomenal event. You know, people were so happy and enthused and ecstatic. You use your own word, man. It was fantabulous. Shout out me and my crew, man. We did it big as well, man. Man, let's start with this, what I'm wearing today. TLC, the Land Clothing, man. They made it up from L.A., man, the family. I'm going to just give a few people. Mac Poppy, man, and his whole team, Ness and Ness. You know, they did it big with their merchandise. Of course, you know, you had the BM collection, the Better Man collection. They have women clothing as well. M-O-E, Mo. Mo's in the building, Mo's outside, Mo's everywhere, y'all. He's doing it big with his own events. He has one tonight. If you know, you know. But he showed up with his booth, his team, Studio Talk podcast. We were set up side by side. Kobe D had the production. We were a full-fledged movie out there, whether it was videos, interviews with Silky Slim, Lil Jesus' brother, all the way from Omaha, Nebraska. I Am Joe Jack. Man, I can just keep going, you know. It was really a function. The Real 100 put it down on the show, on the stage, man. Man, again, once nightfall hit and we really started to open up and get it going, you know how they do. I won't go into the politics, but yeah, they shut us down. Oh, yeah. Shout out. I see Joe Jack out there. Again, today is a day of acknowledgement, y'all. We're going to be acknowledging a lot of folks that's doing a lot of things and a lot of people that made this possible this weekend. Callie Jones, DJ Jackpot, Sister Psy, I can keep going. I seen G Battles in outside, man. Backstage Dave, Backstage Access Magazine from Cali. I'm telling you, we just keep it going. Low Key was in the building. Crazy Crazo. Boy, we were deep, man. So this was a festival about performance, merchants, just celebrating culture. It really was, man. The weather was nice. We had a little light breeze. A lot of tents out there, man. Again, you heard them. They right in the chats now. Let's go. We really did. And then that was Saturday. So Sunday, first, Chicago Bridge Magazine, Bridgette Wiley, shout her out for the extra care of Jesus' little brother. So he had a listening party the next day at Cork and Thorn. And me, life being about relationships, some that I have, we just elevated the situation. We took the production team out there. We had the behind the scenes camera, brought artists, put a little promotion into it. But most important to make this thing possible is my OG brother. I'm serious, man. Y'all give it, I need some hand clap type. Paulie Mack, Syndicate, FBI crew, Ringmaster, Floyd Mayweather, you name it, man. This man has reinvented himself, has transformed himself and his businesses so many times. So I'm going to take a moment in a second, look it up, but I got to shout out the band. They're getting ready to actually, I believe, release a new project as well as go on tour. That's Paulie Mack is Ice-T's big little brother. Y'all don't know, man. FBI crew, man, DJ Mike, they were the first, bro. Look, Dr. Dre did their single. You know what I mean? Grace Under Pressure, OG. So there really is culture, and that's how we going to connect all this together as well. There's history in Vegas when it comes to hip-hop. You got pioneers that have transitioned and doing other things to highlight what the young cats are doing or what some of the other businesses are doing. You know what I mean? So I know I've been going for a minute because I miss y'all. I miss my little Cuddy. But we do what we got to do in any situation, you know what I mean? It's about leveling up. So this is Vegas Up Now. If you haven't, tune in. We made it to 300. We're on our way to 400. We need everybody to subscribe. You know what I mean? And give us some feedback. It's Vegas Up Now, not next, not later, but right motherfucking now. You dig? Excuse my French to the kids or seniors that's listening, but I'm just telling the truth. All right. So again, back to Cork and Thorn and what they were doing, what they were able to do. DJ Voodoo Spells over at his station as well. And again, Bridgette Wiley, Jesus' little brother, came all the way out here from Omaha, Nebraska. He put on what's the word? Let me see. I ain't going to think about it. I'm going to just let it come. Y'all ready? He put on an amazing show. When he first came out, he reminded me of a positive Boosie. I'm not saying Boosie's not positive. I'm saying not the gangster Boosie. You can see he had it in him. Show presence. Him and Joe Jack put on hell of a performance. Joe Jack performed at the festival as well as at Cork and Thorn on Sundays at Paulie Mack's networking event. Again, just blessed for relationships and be able to connect with Paulie Mack and turn that thing up a notch so those people can feel at home. Another thing I want to touch on, man, and then I'm going to invite my sister, girl, my homie in, our teammate, E. Carice. On this show, on this platform, man, shout out Charles, always thinking about the local, the indie artists. You know, we got to see indie artists, man, on so many different levels this past weekend, y'all. And I'm saying coming in for the festival at Cork and Thorn. And I just watched some of the moves that they make. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things that they were doing. And what I mean by that, JLB, he had his camera taking professional pictures, networking with everyone at both days, networking, doing interviews. Again, shout out Mo, Studio Talk, and Kobe D. Man, when these artists come to the city and no egos, they pay their way, they perform well, they network and take advantage of the opportunities and resources, just like his publicist told him to do, you know. And then Joe Jack shout him out. He told me I would love him. Not only his music, his character, how he carries himself as not just an artist, but a businessman, a mobile businessman, networking and following through. He's already promoting on social media about coming back out here and taking it to the next level and utilizing some of the relationships that he made. So again, him and Joe Jack, I am Joe Jack on all social media platforms. He will be back out here September. We want to say 9/11 around the Canelo, you know, fight. But we'll see. To be determined, y'all. Let me look in the chat and let me ask E, what they talking about in there? How was your week? I got so many more of these things to break down. But how was your week, E?
You know what? My week was good. I have no complaints about the week.
Really?
It was smooth.
Look at that.
It's pretty smooth.
Look, you know I got to do it in real time, y'all. Shout out to us men and to my guy. You know, we come in, she don't even know, you know. Should I give him a shout? Yeah.
Who you giving a shout to?
Star Beezy on the counter over there. They ain't paying no revenues yet. But
Starbies.
He got Starbies for on the counter at the station, just slipped in and slipped out, you know? And for us, it was two men, the fellas, the homies, undrafted all-stars, you know, doing their show, finishing as I was coming in. And again, for us men, put the ego, envy, pride, and jealousy aside. Here's an example of what works. You ain't have to have a woman per se or a mate. You can do this for moms or anybody. But this is, again, a young man that I love and respect how he moves. Javon Banks, you know, he came in and brought his lady, his woman, his wifey, something nice, you know, some Starbies. And she didn't even know. Slipped in and slipped out. So there's little gems and jewels I can learn from a 4-year-old. I'm serious. I can. I think
you can. I think you can learn from anyone. You really can. Listen, I think this is Kobe. Look, I've been looking for Kobe for the past couple of weeks.
He's back.
He's like, I'm off punishment, but I think this is a different. I don't know. I think it's a different login, but maybe I could be wrong.
Kobe was busy last week. Kobe was getting ready for the festival. Look, Kobe. Giving acknowledgement,
and I don't know if it's Kobe because it's a different page. So
let us know if it's you, man. I know. Well, you know what he did? He was having problems tapping in or something.
Yeah.
Look, you're right. He was having problems. So he may have came in. Let us know you in. Shout out Kobe D and the work he does in the city with Great Employees Matter, Podcast Excellence Academy, with Me Cultures Network and our team. Kobe was at the festival.
Hell yeah, this is me.
Yeah, look what he was doing. He was at the festival as well as the event, the listening party at Cork and Thorn the next day, doing video production. Mm-hmm. I lightly assisted, very lightly, guys. He was doing video production and editing videos at the same damn time. Mm-hmm. He's a beast, man.
Shout out to Charles Tatum. He over there.
Look, he can't talk. He can listen. That's right. He can't call in, huh? Act like you got
that
do
some sign language
COVID mask on or something, you know, play it off.
Listen, when you got to be an adult and make some adult decisions about your health, like it's, you know.
Right.
Sometimes it be putting you down.
Vital, man. Right. We got to take care of ourselves, man.
Right.
You know, and again, not to rewind or go back, but I wanted to touch on something very important, guys. So in dealing with my mom the last couple weeks, we know whether it's our parents, uncles, parents, just seniors in general, when you're dealing with nurses, doctors, therapists, phone calls, insurances, these phone calls are long and aggravating, and some of the people are just rude. They'll hang up on you. So this is what, not like we're normal, we're not old as them yet. What I mean is, if our seniors, just imagine what they have to go through. So I'm fighting for every senior should have an advocate fighting for them. Not only that, like these type of programs, like I said, the foundation assisting seniors and veterans, man, take advantage. It's free. They work off donations. You know what I mean? It's a nonprofit. And it's something that we need to tap in and pay attention to, of these type of services that are out there for our people. You know what I mean? Because it's a real life. You know how they say, you don't know how something feel until it happened to you, or, you don't know what it's like. And I'm really not up against it. I'm proud of my mama. She's a strong woman. She is blowing people's mind and mine as well. But again, it's a challenge, dealing with health issues. So again, I ain't mean to go backwards, but I had to.
No, I'm glad that she has an advocate like you. I think that, sometimes, people be, and when I say people, our family that we try to take care of, they're sometimes stubborn too. They won't get to the doctor when you tell them to get to the doctor. They won't do the things you tell them to do, eat the things you ask them to eat, take the vitamins that that will work well for them. And those things become frustrating, and it almost makes you not want to be an advocate, because you're like, I told you to do this. But we still have to go there and advocate, and especially for black people in general, and especially for black women, because black women are not given the proper medications. Wow. Because we always present as though we're stronger, right? So they don't give you certain medications if I say, they tell you, okay, it's on a scale of 1 to 10, how painful is it? And I say a 7, and a white lady says on a scale of 1 to 10, and she says a 7, they're not going to treat us the same, because they don't think that my 7 is going to be as strong as, someone else's. So I think that we have to just keep being an advocate, and two, you go to black doctors.
Ooh,
listen,
my best,
women,
my best. No
disrespect. My OBGYN has always been a black.
Mm-hmm.
My primary doctor for the majority of my life has been black. Right now it's brown, but I'm trying to find a black one. So.
Look at that.
But I think that you really have to advocate, and especially like, even if you have a pregnant wife or woman or someone who's going through some hormonal issues, and listen, if y'all got a woman out there that's being a little crazy, just know she may not be being a little crazy. Okay, she may very well just be going through her hormonal changes.
Thank you.
And give her grace, and then also make sure that she gets to the doctor to find out the proper tools that she needs to help correct whatever the hormone imbalance might be. So
look, you saying that, moms, I love you. I know you paying attention. And so I hope you heard some of that. And I'm just saying that I'm giving my mama grace, because under some of the medication, and we even talked this morning, that there's been times under the medication, or not even under the medication, as she's making her way back. She used to be an independent on her own, doing for herself, cooking for me, cooking for us, not us taking care of her. And so, she's been a little different. And so I get to pay attention to all of that, hormonal, mental, all of it, because her mental definitely has been affecting her physical. And we got through something this morning, mentally, that she was just not giving herself enough credit, not beating herself up, because she has to heal, because she has to sit down and rest, And so appreciate that, man, because we have a lot of women listening in, tuning in, and they need that perspective. And on here, Vegas Up Now, at Hot 702.5 FM, we tell you what you need to know, not what you want to hear. So hate me now, love me later. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Say your mama done cussed me out on some medications. And you know what?
Right.
And I think that you, like, at some point too, you have to realize that maybe there is a mental decline, or maybe there is a hormonal change. And you, as the person that's on the outside looking in, you really have to like take the time to acknowledge, like, you know what? This is different. Something has changed. I have no control over this, and I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to navigate through this for this person. So, you know, I know Black people be like, oh, well, we can't say it out loud. Like, trying to owning a funeral home. Ooh. And trying to get Black people to plan a funeral in advance so they don't have to do a GoFundMe or a catfish fry. Like, it's really diabolical. Okay. And right. I think that at some point, you know, y'all gonna have to just say, yeah, one day we go die. Okay. And that's the reality. Okay. Get life insurance, pre-plan your funerals. And all of that stuff, because it's a reality. It doesn't mean you'll die tomorrow just because we're talking about planning for a death. Like, I know I probably got good 80 years left. Okay.
He said, hey,
at 80. The least.
Oh, man.
At the least. You know, I put this out, you know,
that's
listen.
Right. Look, I'm standing that you got minimum another 48, you know.
Dang, don't be trying to reduce my time of living to 48. I said, what'd I say?
No, you said another 80. Oh, 80.
Yeah,
thank
Donna,
you. Thank you. You had the 0. I thought you said 8. I'm like, what the hell?
You hear me loud and clear. 80.
Okay, say that then.
Yeah, it could be 200. I don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know what's happening here.
What
special powers I got. It just is what it is.
See, that's that relatability, man, because, you know, I'm a universal person. I come from a universal aspect. I don't look at the next person or with this, that. I look at what works for me, and I definitely believe in being conscious of my health. You know, people always talking about wealth and money and jewels and gems. I like property, ownership, titles, deeds, and good living, meaning healthy living. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Jack said, your mama's funny. That's a strong woman for sure.
Oh, yeah. They know, they done felt her wrath, you know, when she done went up on my head. You know, you was touching on something earlier, and it made me think of systemic racism, which is something that we don't understand. Look, that's somebody from Omaha calling somebody daddy. Camo, tell your daddy I'm on, Joe Jack, tell your Omaha folks I'm live. So systemic racism, I'm about to throw it out there. Man, it's systemic racism within our own community, within our own color, within our own skin. And what I mean by that is we pick and choose sometimes.
It wouldn't be systemic racism if it's within our own community.
Okay, what would you call it then?
It could be colorism. I don't know what you're getting into, but systemic racism isn't applicable to us. So
a systemic racism that I'm speaking into that we know is alive, and a lot of people are relevant to the school district, the school systems where it's been brought up a lot, but systemic racism is in every aspect of life.
Yeah, systemic racism. So like in a school, because if a school has white teachers, then or if the kids are coming from a predominantly black or urban or impoverished situation, and that could be systemic. But if black on black crime it could be systemically.
What is it? I don't get into terms or terminology or title or whatever, but the same thing that we speak about that is done to us, I see us do it to each other.
Like what?
Again, playing I say black politics, the political card, who we choose to, and again, we'll get to that at the end, the difference in hating or showing love, but the ones that we pick and choose to allowed. Like there's some urban schools in this city, and I'm not throwing.
What school? Let's talk about it. We speak out loud here
Well,
because
I want to make
how
sure.
is it going to be a resolve if we don't say it?
Okay, well, I won't use the school per se, but I'll use a couple of situations. I'll even use, man. Am I gonna put
You've been too
myself
safe.
out there?
This is risky radio.
It is. And so in my in my business, guys, in the entertainment business, whether it's hip hop, whether it's TV or radio, sometimes we show love to people that we got so much love and respect, or we want their love and respect, or they're part of our clique or our community or our crowd. Look at them C's coming together. Versus a hardworking young man or woman right next to the same situation that's paying their dues and maybe even be rewarding of airplay, stage time, video deal, whatever. And again, this ain't vague or broad. Y'all know out in this field what you go through and what you see. You ain't paying what the next man paying. And I don't check nobody pockets, but I watch how some relationships, even in radio, that I say, how are you gonna why pay for the cow if you're getting the milk for free? There's a difference in doing business and running business. So when you're running a business, instead of doing business out there in the streets with entertainment, hip hop, the culture, or whatever, treat it as such, not family. If it's family, it's family business. Everybody want the hookup on the hookup. So you just hooked up this man for whatever for the video. But this person right next to you, hardworking, blue collar, paid his due. He don't know the people or have the resources, but you're charging him double, triple, whatever. Or even the lineups in some of the events I've seen all year. Who goes on when they go on. So not systemic racism. I don't know what the title is, but playing favorites, political bullshit. I don't know. Again, I don't have a title for it, but I see some of the same things. And again, whether it's entertainment or business, and it requiring
that's
paperwork.
One and the same.
Yeah. And I mean, and I just mean not entertainment business. It can be a tax business. You know what I'm saying? The young lady owns her own tax service, and the friends get the friends.
You know what? I think that we need to eliminate as a people. I think that we need to eliminate giving discounts.
Come on.
Because I think I got to the point, and it was probably very quickly in my time becoming an entrepreneur, like in 2015. I think that I eliminated the option to get a discount. Because why? Well, like if I'm going to charge you respectfully for the time that I'm going to, dedicate to servicing you as a client. So why, that's the price, I'm not going to charge you an astronomical amount, because I think that we all need to have a fair pricing. Right. And then too, even with advertisement here on the station, I have fair pricing. If you want more, of course, the package is going to be a higher amount. But there's no I think the only discount I do offer is I offer a community partner discount for not for profits who do stuff in the community and they continue to book us.
Look at
we
that.
just give them a little bit $100 off as a community sponsor, because they end up sponsoring us for other things. So it's kind of a wash. But other than that, my price is my price, and it's probably gonna go up because of inflation.
Devaluing yourself or devaluing ourselves. You know what
but
I mean?
I think that's one thing we probably need to eliminate the discount, and I think that's probably something that's important. But I don't know about the inflate. You're saying, someone inflating prices 2-3 times the amount. That's a little ridiculous.
I've seen a couple of things, and it ain't even that they inflate the price so much. Is that they give somebody so much of a hookup. You know what I mean? Like you said, no discount. The price is the price.
But is it because they're like maybe they're bartering or something?
I've seen it all. I'm just, and again, if anyone out there,
but why is that even our? If somebody does offer a discount to someone else in their business, why is that my business?
And you know what? It's not even the discount. It's again, we're talking about because I don't want to call it systemic racism. There's a couple of situations I'm involved with.
I mean, it's favorism.
Yeah,
is a thing.
Absolutely. But give it where it's deserved. You know what I mean? Give it where it's deserved. That's all. I'm just, I guess I'm a throwback. I'm a blue collar. I work for mine anyway.
Kobe said he's getting rid of his discounts, and today's price is not yesterday's price.
Right. You dig? Mm-hmm. For real. After last week, man, y'all know what happened. My line, I'm not even replying as quick. And no disrespect, because our time is our money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You need time to make money. You don't get time back. You can always make money. You know what I'm saying? So Kobe is right. Shout out everybody in the chat tapping in. Again, Hot 702.5 FM, any platform you can imagine. Vegas Up Now is the show. Sir Charles Tatum and Bonafide. He's gotten a tooth pulled, so him not feeling well. Guess what? We gonna carry this legacy
that's a
on.
HIPAA violation.
Look, hey, look, live on air. I can do this on my platform. Look. We are nominated. I ain't even went yet and looked, but the Las Vegas Music Awards were nominated for Podcast of the Year. We are a show, y'all, a radio show shot live on many platforms, not just YouTube. I don't feel disrespected. Charles doesn't either. We're not knocking podcasts. Again, it's an honor and a privilege to be acknowledged. But while we acknowledge, I'm always stand up for myself. So anybody tuning in, tapping in, go to those, follow that, find out where we being nominated. LV Music Awards, Podcast of the Year, Vegas Up Now. It's homage. It's a tribute. So
yeah, I think it's love. But I think that a lot of times people don't understand the difference of what live radio broadcasting is versus what podcasting is. And it's fair because people just don't know. People hear a lot about podcasting and they're like, oh, okay, this is a podcast and this is but when it's shot live, unedited, and also too, we broadcast on actual radio waves, right? So that's a little bit of a difference between what we do versus a podcast studio. We have on a weekly basis, like we have upwards of 200,000 people that are tuning in just on our broadcast. That's audio only on our app, on our website, hot7025fm.com. These are numbers we can pull up. You know what I mean? That. I think that's important to understand.
Can I flex?
I think that's important to understand because a lot of people don't understand how it works. But listen, it was important for me to kind of, pay for a system that allows us to track our movement, track the people who are listening to us and see where they're listening from and all of that good stuff. All of those things are really important. But I think that I'm not mad at people when they don't understand, but I will allow them the opportunity to learn,
And what you saying that, look, again, that's why I said, disclaimer, look, no disrespect to podcasts. I have a podcast, but it's not like this. You know what I mean? So again, man, thank you guys for the shout out and the acknowledgement. Y'all go vote for us. But more importantly, follow us up on our platforms, man, and tell us, give us some feedback on what you like, what you don't, what's next. Maybe you got something popping. You want to take advertising out on the radio. You want to take advertising out on our platform. Tap in. We not jealous and envious and ego, no pride over here. We got a lot of amazing platforms on this station. So if it's not us, if it's not E's platform, there's other platform, Undrafted All-Stars that's just
we have over 20 live talk shows. But I think I think what's also important to understand is that we do play really great music when we are not live on our show. So listen, I wanted to pull up too, and I didn't post it. But listen, I pulled up our numbers from like the last 3 weeks. So and you can read them if you can see them. You can see them.
I'm looking at like 576,570, and I see headphones. So that's like listeners, correct?
Right. That's listener. This is just on our audio only. It has nothing to do with YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter, or Instagram, or Facebook, or anything like that. And then so out of those numbers within the last 3 weeks, 103,392 were new people who tuned in from that never have tuned in before.
Oh my God.
So I think that so we have our top countries, our top 5 countries: United States. It has 32% is other. United Kingdom 15%, Germany 5%, Brazil 4%. And we can see, who's listening to on what. So a lot of people listen to obviously on their smartphone. 68% do. 22% on a desktop, tablet 90%, so on and so forth. But I think it's important to understand, like, we do it different, but it's not discounting anyone else's
that part.
It's love, and I appreciate all of that.
No, and when you started this, you wasn't starting a podcast. And
So when I started, period, I started on a internet radio. So I've always done the radio format. And then I had a consulting firm, and then in the consulting firm, a lot of my clients are radio station owners. So we just help build strategic plans to help everyone be successful. And I think, just keep doing what you're doing.
No, go ahead. No. See, ain't that a great thing? When you fighting over giving love, come on now.
Listen, I give love. Like what I have learned is I've had people say things, just be rude. Like literally, I will help you if you have a show here and you decide, you know what, I want to open my own radio station. Like I'll help you.
Look at that.
It's love, but at the same time, I've had people do that, and they say ill wills. Those people are no longer in business. Okay, and I think that when you do things with integrity, you are you're kind to people, you are helpful to people, your things happen for you.
Look at that.
And when you don't,
things happen for you, but not what you like. I told him I believe in good karma. Look, we only have about another 10 minutes or so. Let's before we wrap, I really want to play this Akeem Ali. Is that still popular? Was you able to get that? Did I get that too?
Yeah, I got that. I feel like we had a block from that before.
Really? Going again. We're gonna
we could try it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Going again, and shout out my woman, my baby, Miss Athena, for having my front back and side to side.
You got her saying your phrases. Look at that.
She
posted that in the chat.
Hey.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it then. Introduce your song.
Yeah, this is Akeem Ali, Going Again.
Beautiful, pretty fantastic, awesome, amazing. Don't you know it? Pretty fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. Don't you know? Fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. Baby, pretty fantastic, baby, rolling. It's the confidence for me, the ambience for me, the nerve that I have to walk around here looking like a compliment for me. I go by Big Daddy, I go by Fine as Hell, I go by Choosy Lover, the fine dime picker, new groupie getter, the hoochie hugger. Call me sexy, call me your wildest dreams, call me handsome, darling. My features properly conduct themselves. I look like manners, darling. I'm beautiful, my skin tone is rich and pretty. I'm guapo, I look like well done, I look like good job, I look like bravo. This perfection in the flesh, and it's the epitome of God's image. I use my face as an active resume and get jobs with it. I look like ooh-wee, I look like fuck it up, I look like you better. I look like somebody chose you beside me and said I like you better. Oh, I'm cute, Jesus, I'm sexy, my God, I'm vibrant. I'm a cross between attractive and elegant. I'm a hybrid, girl, I'm such a stud. A dream come true and what they can't wait to see. I look like when you get your check, you should bring it straight to me. I'm easy on the eyes, I'm a sight that they sit and pray to see. I'm resources, I'm goods and services, they should pay for me. I look like there it is, I look like no you didn't, yes he did. I look enticing, I look superb, look like like I bet he is. Appealing is my middle name, and gorgeous is my first. So let me cordially report that I'm adorable. Insert another synonym. I look delightful, scratch that. I'm tentative. I smell like warm vanilla, cocoa, butter, shea, and cinnamon. I look dazzling. I look delectable. I look delicate. I'm pulchritudinous. I'm angelic. I look like etiquette. Call me radiant. Call me ravishing. Call me statuesque. Say I'm splendid. Call me divine. Say I'm a snack at best. I look fantastic. If you a pill popper, I look like Xanaxes. And if you got heartburn, I look like antacid. Baby, I look like sexual healing. I look like a massage. This drive, I got open doors for me. I look like a garage. I look like holy cow. Look like G Willikers. Yeah, I hold the crown. If you told your girl I didn't, she pump her brakes and say, hold it now. I look like, oh yeah, right there. I look like hell yeah. I look like I ain't missing no meals. Look like I'm well fed. Look like my shit don't stink. I look righteous. Look like the right answer. Look like a lot of white blood cells. I look like I fight cancer. I look like your doggone father. I fill my cup and let it run over just to look like I walk on water. Baby, I'm beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing. Baby, I'm beautiful, handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Handsome, pretty, fantastic, astonishing, awesome, amazing, don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know it?
Hey, yeah, that is Akeem Ali. That's actually good-looking objectives. I apologize, guys. Y'all go follow him and make sure you listen to the song Going Again. That was supposed to be from a baby, and where we at and what's happening. I just like the young man, his sound, his vibe, his cadence, his style, his swag. You know what I mean? And some may listen to it and say, oh, he on some pimps. No, he really on some old 70s player, Mac. And his vocal is just bananas, man. He's a real vibe, man. So check him out. That was Good Looking Objectives versus the song I said, Going Again. So y'all make sure y'all go see that, watch that video and listen to that song. Yeah. So we got about 5 or so. Look, we're gonna wrap it. We're gonna wrap it on a high. Keep y'all tuned in. So the difference in hating versus showing love. I'm gonna just give a real quick brief, and E's gonna speak into it as well. Look, guys, and so again, I'm gonna just say this: I don't care if you hating. I do thank you for showing love. For me, the difference in hating and showing love, hating takes action to actually do something against someone, whether it's said, action, I don't know, social media, your neighbor, kick the dog, hating, whatever that looks like. It takes some action to hate on somebody. You know, not showing love, it ain't so bad. If you got friends, family and stuff, and even fans and followers, you see I put them apps together, you don't hate, don't trip. It ain't nothing, you know, if they're not showing love. You know what I mean? It's a difference in them pulling against what you're doing or knocking or something negative. So again, I can go way deeper. We're a little short on time, but for me, the difference in hating and showing love, and then just to add on, like the festival, showing love, showing up. You know, showing up is showing love. Maybe you didn't do A, B, C, D, and you didn't promote it, you didn't do this, you didn't tag them, whatever. You didn't thank me when I tag, or whoever. But you know what? You didn't hate. You didn't, because some people did. They hated. And we know who you are.
Do you? Okay. This is how I feel about haters, and I don't know them. I am pretty sure that there are people in the world who may have an issue or may feel some type of way or may, have some jealous bone about whatever it may be. You know, I've been fine all my life. Okay. When I was born fine. Okay. So I'm just saying I was born ambitious. I've always been who I am. And I'm sure there are plenty of people who don't like whatever it is, but I don't know them. And I don't acknowledge them. I just keep being great. I keep showing love. I keep doing whatever I'm going to do. And that is also an action. I have to actively say to you, like, hey, I appreciate what you're doing, or, repost your stuff, or, be a co-host on your show when you out sick. You know what I mean? It's just love. Like, I think that people just need to love each other and stop worrying about who don't like you. We at this grown age, man, listen, if somebody has something to say about something you're doing and you already know that it was a good thing that you did, who cares? Don't, and if it gets to the point where it's impacting your business, guess what you could do? Sue. And that's it. We're not having conversations. We too grown for that. We're too grown. We're in real business. Okay, you defame my business. Okay, please talk to my attorney moving forward. Like, if somebody's saying something about who they can do this better, who cares? Maybe they can. Maybe they can't. I don't care. Like, I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing. And I'm very open to feedback. So if somebody says, hey, you know what, you could have done this differently, I think about it and not take it as being a hater. So I don't know. I don't know no haters. I don't know them. Ooh. We just need to move. Don't acknowledge them. Don't give them no energy.
That's it.
It's not worth it. I don't know them. So keep it moving. Don't worry about people who are jealous of what you guys did for your festival. Who cares?
Yeah.
Don't.
That was small.
I'm just saying an example.
Yeah.
Don't worry about people who are mad you have merch for your business.
Ooh.
Don't get mad because you have a brick and mortar for your business. Don't get mad if you have a company vehicle for it. Like, who cares? Those people don't stop the bread.
You hear that?
And if they do stop the bread, guess what we're doing? We're calling an attorney. And that's it. Like, it's...
You heard what's said. And so, shout out, and we giving energy to those that always got us. My brother, Boniac, Budology Clothing, came this weekend. He wasn't even in town, and the brand made a super impact, man. Thanks for all the support.
Kobe a hater. I just want you to know that.
What did he do now? That's your teammate.
He don't know that nickname somebody gave me.
Oh,
Fine Nasty Curries. He don't know about that. Somebody else gave me that name, as a matter of fact.
Oh, man.
And he's talking about, didn't nobody ask you about your looks? Respectfully.
Hey, look at this. Watch this. That's what we want. We want engagement. We don't care how it looks.
He being a hater. We're not even going to acknowledge him no more.
Oh, man. And see, you losing a teammate, Kobe. Hey. No, but again, thank you, Boniac, Budology Clothing, all you've done for the city and beyond. The sponsors that support Budology Clothing from this past weekend. Again, Sugar Bear Entertainment, Paulie Mac and Cork and Thorn, DJ Mike Louie and Mike P, DJ Infinite over at the Luna Lounge, Joe Jack, Lil Jesus Brother, Callie Jones. There's so many. I am Bonafide 100, plug to the city, represent Vegas up now, not next, not later, but right now on Hot 702.5 FM every Saturday at 12 p.m. Sir Charles Tatum and Bonafide.
And Fine Nasty Curries, I'm out.
Hey!
Shed so many tears over the years. Lost so many friends that's not here.